when mom tells you this, did you get a little teary-eyed with mom reflecting?
Nah, not then. Not at that moment. I just was like, you know, I was charged up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was a special moment, of course. But you
Did you
know,
get did you get those phone calls? Like that girl in high school that ain't want to pay no attention. So she called like Anthony. She called Tony. Tony
they was
Tony.
they was doing that before that. Like, it's over with. Nah.
So you fast forward through your rookie year. It comes to a close. There's talk now. Obviously, you got to make the team again next year as an undrafted player. There was no discussions whatsoever. You automatically going to play with the Warriors in summer league, right?
Yeah. So, but after that year, I was already they already had accepted my contract for that second year.
Okay, so you
So I
had a
was already
contract for second year.
yeah. So like after my first year, I'm still the only rookie. I believe you can look it up. I'm the only rookie to ever lead the league in 3-point percentage.
Yes, that is
So after like the end
the
of
only
and shout out to
undrafted rookie, right?
Don Nelson is a real guy, huh?
The only undrafted rookie, I think, or undrafted, or just rookie in general.
Rookie in general. I got the
Oh,
plaque upstairs. Oh, over there. It's over there somewhere. My mama put it somewhere.
wow.
Hey, yeah, I was the only rookie to ever lead the NBA in 3-point percentage. And
Wow.
I believe it still stands. I'm not sure, but I think it is. But after that year, shout out to Don Nelson because he told me we was playing the Phoenix Suns. I had like 30 something like that. And after the last three he was like, don't shoot no more threes. Don't miss one because you got the record right now. It's like, damn, coach, that's what's up. So he's like, I'm gonna take you out of the game if you shoot a three, even if you make it. So like he was like, I want you to win this because it's big, you know what I'm saying? But I love Don. Shout out to Don, man. But yeah, so like after that, like my contract was guaranteed my second year. So like going in the summer league, the second summer league for me, like I was comfortable. I'm
Okay,
like, man, I don't do.
so you got a place. You moved out the hotel, right?
Yeah, I moved out. Yeah. I moved out, and
You
then
sent that Ukraine money back, right? You ain't sending. You ain't
oh
had
yeah,
it.
we sent that back. We
You sent that back.
wired them that back. Yeah, we sent that back. It was
So
good. I
you
thank God.
you ain't gonna be looking.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. So
So
we
you move
yeah.
out, you all settle, and then you go into that second year summer league. Now you watch the draft, Anthony Randolph, Steph Curry in that draft, right?
Yeah.
Talk about going in. Like, what was your thought process of going in? Because was that contract guaranteed or no?
My second year, yeah, that was already done.
Okay,
Like
so
they was not going. They were like, but you a part of this now. Like they guaranteed it before the summer league.
okay, beautiful.
I would have just had to do something crazy for me not to
Right.
feel it.
Okay.
So I was thinking like already like after the second year, now it's multi-year. That was when Jersey and all that. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
So you get to the summer league. There was no even questions about it. You was definitely gonna play in that summer league.
Yeah, because I mean they wanted me. Now I'm the showcase person. And I
Okay.
mean Steph was number one, of course, because they had just drafted him and Ant. But they like you wanted a showcase guy, so you put on and but Steph was the new draft pick, so it was like everybody wanted to see him.
Right.
And then Ant was that the year before, you know what I'm saying? I mean that year. I'm getting old.
No. Yes.
No, wait. Yeah. No, it was Ant first, then Steph the next year.
Okay,
But
so
they
you
were the
and Anthony
showcase
were
guys.
rookies. So you and Anthony were rookies.
Yeah, me and Ant was rookies.
Okay, so you were rookie. So Ant,
Yeah.
so he played in that summer league that second year too. So it was all three of you guys playing. Because Steph mentioned about you getting busy in that summer league game. So that I remember that now. So
yeah, that was Steph's first. Yeah, Ant had to. Yeah.
Ant scores. He puts up the He puts up the record in the summer league game, which was what at that time?
42, I think. Yeah, it
Okay.
was like 4. Yeah, it was 42.
He put up 42, and then the next game you break the record, right?
Yep.
Which was what? 40.
It was 47, I think.
Okay, which is still the record now to this day. The
That's my
most.
brother. I'm gonna tell you what I told him too, because I had sprained my ankle in practice in summer league. In the next game, that game, the game I didn't play, he had 42. And then they kind of like shut him down, like, all right, you did what you're supposed to do. And he killed. He played. I mean, he's still amazing, like for real.
Mhm.
And then I told him the next day, he was like, "How you feeling?" I was like, "Man, ankle straight, man. I'm gonna break your record today, though, bro." He was
Wow.
like, "Well, you ain't gonna break." I said, "I'm gonna break it today. I'm gonna break it." He was like, "All right, we gonna see." And shout out to Rico Hines. He got this big, like this huge poster, like this portrait of my last shot before I broke the record. And it's like Steph, Ant, and Rico, and like everybody in the background on the off the bench, just cheering. And it was like a special moment, bro, because excuse me, for me it was just about like, I mean, we had like a special bond as a team and coaches. You
Mhm.
know, we weren't very good. We was really young, but
Build
that's
it.
what summer league was about. Yeah, summer
Mhm.
league was about that.
So
But yeah,
you put up 47. And at that point, I'm like, because I know Chris, I'm calling Chris. Say, yo, I gotta get him on the show. I don't have to see
yeah,
him.
I remember.
Oh, who is it? I was like, yo, I said, yo, Chris, I need you. I said, wait a minute. I asked for Anthony today. I said, wait a minute. You got that? You know what I'm saying? He did this thing, and Randolph did this now every month. Yo, I need that. Yo, call. I called him. He said, yo. And then I spoke to him the next day. Talk about what it was like after when you broke that record and set that record. What was it like for you? Because it was once again all eyes on Anthony Morrow.
Mhm. Bro, it was like, that was like the ultimate like confidence boost.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like my rookie year, like I had like a, you on the scout report after you do certain stuff. Like you scoring, you doing this. Now you on the scout report. They weren't looking for you. Now they are. So like that second year was like, all right, now I know I'm a real NBA caliber shooting guard, small forward, whatever you want to call me. But I'm a pro for real,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But people come after you like basketball wise when it come to that, like on the court, like they gonna know. You know what I'm saying? So now it just boosted me to like, all right, now we gotta start finding new, more like creative ways to work out and work on your footwork and defensively and plyometrics and being in shape and shooting drills, like anything, you know. So it kind of just heightened my like mindset. You know,
But
I felt like a real NBA player. Like, yo, you're gonna be here for a while type thing. You know what I'm saying?
what was that night like afterwards? Because I mean, that's Vegas, man. I mean, was it was it
What
a
you want me to say, man? What you want me to
no,
say?
no, I mean, I ain't trying to tell you. I ain't trying to tell you.
Well, we was around Floyd Mayweather, all the homies, man.
You
Floyd
was,
got me in the club that night.
oh, you okay? So that's what I'm
I
talking
was with the
about.
homies. Yeah, I was with the homies, man. Like we was kicking it. Floyd come out. They ain't want to let us in the club at first. He like, man, he just broke the record. Let him in. Let him in. They opened the door right up. Floyd come out there with 50 people. I'm like, man, Floyd, that's love, bro. But
Floyd,
nah, Floyd cool as hell. Yeah, it's like kind of random, but Floyd
but he
cool
was
as hell.
little. He's little as ever, right?
And it's like everybody told them Floyd the first one out there. Why y'all tripping? Let him in.
He
It's
just
like me and like maybe 6 guys, my daddy included, my cousins, my brother. It wasn't even nothing crazy. They like, nah, look, go in. You know what I'm saying? But it was a fun night, man. We had a good time, man. It was like, I mean, I never felt like I had a job
wow.
playing in the NBA. And now I would tell them, like, you know, to the players that get drafted, I don't care where you get drafted or if you're undrafted, you sign, you unsigned, you get on. Don't go in there thinking that it's a job. Don't go. I know so many players that I played like on the same team with or played against that I'm cool with still to this day that approached it like that. You know, I'm like, bro, you get to wake up and all you got to do is play basketball and do some business stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you got to wake up and be an accountant or something. Like it's like you hate you can't hate something you've been doing your whole life unless you didn't like it then. I've
Yeah.
been playing basketball under a whistle since I was 4 years old, bro.
Wow.
I said, bro, I can't imagine waking up not doing this.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, you know, I talked to a lot of young guys back then, and some of them understand, they figure it out, and some of them don't.
Yeah.
But I
That,
mean, that's how you love it, though.
I remember watching that game, and like I said before, you could just see your sense of confidence, and even from going to Jersey, seeing you play with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and having that confidence, it really exuded, and then really just springboard. What did you ever allow yourself to get comfortable? And I've heard people say at times, I'm comfortable being uncomfortable. Like, always looking over your shoulder, always not real saying, I got it. I'm here now. I made it. Did you ever allow yourself allow yourself to get comfortable and just enjoy all of the experience? When did you ever allow yourself to be able to get comfortable?
I couldn't, man, because I still felt like the day that I got to sign with the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
So like years 7, 8, 9, I still was thinking like, yo, we still got to put in even more work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, when I got to, the first like really, really contender in Oklahoma City, it was like it recharged me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was like a contender wants you. So now it's like everything every day has to be we locked in. It can't be like, oh, now I'm on a team where they got KD and Russ and all these guys, and it's like I don't have to do as much. I'm like, no, I want to be a part of that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta be, and if I have to work harder than anybody to be a part, like my two favorite people ever to work out with, like in a workout, just a regular workout, Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry.
Why?
Because they work out like them people are like different, bro. Like they real tacticians with it. Like they work out differently, but the way they go about the work, it's like watching an artist paint or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that they would like Kev would grab me, hey man, after practice, let's shoot. You know what I'm saying? And we'll do like drill. And me and Steph did this before I got to OKC. But it's like whatever move you do, I gotta do. And whatever move I do, you have like we'll take time, you know what I'm saying? And then it's just like a bunch of it's just different type of drills based off how you play. I can't explain it all the way, bro, but it's really like really
Right.
tactical, skillful, the most skillful stuff you ever see with them guys, man. And that's what I used to look forward to when I was in Oklahoma and in Golden State, even though Steph was young, man, but we still worked out in the summertime. But those two dudes, man, you feel like you got to work in with them. Like they work out like they play for real. It's not like different.
Yeah. I always have been amazed by, like I said, your humility, but also your care for other people, man. You never big time man, like, yo, I got this and that. Cause when you got the contract, you got the multi-year deal and stuff like that, you got some cheese. You never was like, yo, man, coming through with shades on and all that stuff. You was still yourself with your braids and stuff like that. And you always talked about, and I was found it fascinating when I looked it up myself, your give back for, Anthony Morrow charities and stuff, and doing the stuff with your foundation, back to school stuff. And, I want to say this in the most respectful way. You know, whatever it ain't like you had the multi-year, max super max contract you gave. And I think that was something that was like, yo, this brother out here, and not just saying, okay, I got money, I don't have to be out here. You were out there and fully vested into giving back and helping people. This might sound like a crazy question, and I've always asked you this before, but why? Why you had to take the hard road to get to the NBA? Why was it so important for you to give back?
Shit, for me, man, I ain't gonna lie. It's just, I mean, I'm still over there, bro. Like, that's exactly who I am. I'm West Boulevard, Charlotte, North Carolina, bro. And my whole entire side of my mother's family is from there. So like, mom upstairs right now. She's made some turkey wings, by the way, brother. You need to come down to the country.
Man, I had to
Nah.
I had to figure out what number I had, man. I had the other number.
Nah, we good. Yeah, we good now. We good now. Nah, but honestly, like real talk, bro. I always had an affinity for like charity work, philanthropy, everything, man. My mom was big on it, and when I was growing up, like my mom was a huge Billy Graham fan. I didn't understand what Billy Graham was till I got older. And of course, like Martin Malcolm and all them, and but she put me on with a lot of people. She showed me a lot of people that was doing a lot of the work I'm doing now that didn't get the opportunity to get the light shine on them or had the status for the news stations to come over there in an area that we grew up in our section. They wasn't coming over there to support, you know, my grandmother or my mom or my Aunt Beverly or my aunt. Like, they wasn't coming over there for that. So like, I felt like, well, I'm gonna force them to come over here because where I'm from, it's a food desert. It's all kind of like it's no resources.
Mhm.
It's either violence or you can't come down there unless you know somebody. I mean, a lot of relatable areas in America. I don't want to sound cliche, but that's really what it was. And I was like, if I can do something, we started hamburgers, hot dogs, go get some book bags from up there, could bring them over here. It was just me and the guys, and now we got like a machine running. So shout out to my board, man, Amo Charities, bro. You know, July 31st, we have a fundraising dinner. And August 10th, we got our back to school. We've been going since 2009. So we 15 years. And I had to get to the point where it get frustrating because you think like, why are these other initiatives getting this attention? And I'm younger thinking like this, and I'm like, I got to the point where I was like, you start seeing the kids is like, you know, they want to be around you, they want to be around the homies. And my guys, when someone working with healthcare, some of them lawyers, you know what I mean? God, daddy, a doctor, like people coming down here. You know what I'm saying? My mom working in the community for 30 something years, 40 something years. Like now it's like, no, we are what we supposed to be doing. We don't need the news. We don't need nobody. Make them come to us. So I don't have no problem. I interact with everything, and I love it because not only am I comfortable because it's my community, but when I see the reaction to the people, we got financial literacy program, mental health program, like we got everything going on, and we building. And shout out to the city. We just got a great, dope grant just now. And I mean, that's why.
Wow.
Cause why not? We gotta
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Ain't
Now,
nobody else gonna do it. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Now, the July 31st, and you got to come on to Sirius XM, man. We got to promote that and make sure
Yeah.
that we support that and letting the masses know. Now, you have a silent auction. Are you doing a silent auction and things of that nature? Are you have?
For this, yeah, we're gonna do a small side. We're gonna do a small auction. Usually we do like a bigger silent auction when we do the gala, but this is just a fundraising event. Oh well, dinner. It's gonna be real nice, but there's some discretion to it right now because I know my manager's gonna be like, "Yo, don't blast it out right now."
Yeah.
But
Okay. Don't. Well, no.
everybody will get the information. Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be out.
Yeah, no, the real reason why I say is because you know what, we gotta get some of these guys. I'm not sure that Penny Hardaway ever give you a pair of shoes or some autograph. I know.
Nah, you know what? That's a good point.
Yeah,
Because now at this point, I need Penny to give me like 3 pairs of shoes, man. Give to me, big homie.
for
I'm
you.
calling him out. Yeah, for me, for me.
What size? What size?
Size 12. Size 12.
Oh
And
yeah,
then one of his shoes, he can sign. I need that.
yeah. You
Hey,
know.
you know what's hold on, wait right here. Hold on, let me show you something.
Hold on a second, because I said, wow, wow,
Show Penny this, man.
wow,
It's sitting right up here. It's sitting right up here. You know what I'm saying?
wow. You
Real
know,
deal.
yo, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna reach out to Penny because y'all are doing so many great things, man. And I know you have spoken to him before on the show or stuff like that, or some, but I'm gonna make sure that I reach out as Penny, man. You know, definitely make sure to sign a pair of sneakers and stuff, and make sure, you know, definitely, man, you gotta get you. I don't know if you can wear Memphis gear. I don't think you can wear no. I don't know if you
I
can wear
can
Memphis. No,
I
because
can
you Georgia
definitely.
Tech,
I'm retired now, bro.
but you Georgia Tech.
We all right. They'll get it. They will understand it.
But
Nah.
you know,
Yeah.
it wrapping up, man. You know, when you look back on this, because it's gonna come up. Summer League, they just did a story on 20 years of the NBA Summer League, and you were featured in there. We're talking about, I think Steph Curry was talking about what you did. When you look back at your career, because how many years? 9, 10? What was it? 10?
10.
10.
Yeah.
10 years. When you look at your career as an undrafted player, didn't take any shortcuts, you know, always, man, always there. What do you look back when you look back on it? What is your biggest takeaway from your NBA career?
Bro, other than being able to take care of my family and my kids, number one, the camaraderie, bro. Like just to look back and be able to say, bro, you got to do that for real. You got to play at the highest level of something that you love since you was a baby. You know, that's like number one. I thank God for that experience and that, my career every day because so many people around the world that want to do that. You don't really realize it when you in it. So when you out of it, you really realize like, man, you did something. I'm gonna tell you like quick. I ain't gonna be long with this, but
Oh, take your time, man.
my first year when I didn't get a phone call to go to get signed. It was supposed to, I thought I was going to Portland my last year or whatever. And I went home and I'm around the guys, everybody over here hanging out and stuff. And we watching opening night. And the ball tipping, we got all the TVs on the games and all that. And, you know, I'm not like down. I'm like really just kicking it. And the guys started telling all these stories about games that I played in the Golden State or Jersey or New Orleans or Oklahoma City. And I forgot about a lot of that stuff.
Because you was in it. You was in the
I
moment.
was in it. So like that kind of gave me some solace. Cause it's hard seeing that first year you out the league. You know what I'm saying? And you think you're supposed to be playing that night. You should be playing. And it kind of put me in a place where it was like, hey man, you did some stuff. They didn't say this, but the way they was telling the stories, like, you remember when you had 26, you remember when we had 32, you remember when we had 28? Like, and I'm like, damn, some of that I don't even remember, but just the fact they was saying that around me like that, they wasn't trying to make me feel like you should be in the league or nothing. They wasn't saying that. They was just talking like, like, damn, boy, like you really was, you did it. You know what I mean? And that gave me some solace in terms of like, because you feel like you wasn't good enough to keep playing. But they like, bro, you did some stuff we never was, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was the one. You are the one.
And
You know
you
what I mean?
and you wasn't there just for a cup of coffee. You was
Yeah,
there.
they was like, yeah. So it was like it was a lot of that right there really, you know, it just kind of consolidated all my thoughts that I was having while I was like, man, I should be playing. You know what I'm saying? It was like, man, look, it is what it is, but you are already you. You did this undrafted. We didn't know what was going to happen. We enjoyed watching the whole movie. You know what I'm saying? And they was there with me, you know? Family, homies, friends, everything.
Yeah. What do you want to do the next chapter in Anthony Morrow's life?
Well, we already on it, man. Outside of foundation, got some things cooking up with Amazon, trucking business. Got some other things cooking up, a few job offers in sales and consultancy, training company going crazy, podcast world, great. Got a show at 7 o'clock.
What's the name of the podcast? I'm trying to get on the podcast. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I was like, when you first went to the
I've been in New York. How many times I've been in New York to see you? You ain't been to Charlotte, bro.
No, I didn't even have the bat phone number. I had the number that was on the wall around the West Wing or something that you just happened to pick up. I'd always say, yo, you doing all right, checking in and stuff like that. Come on, I ain't disappear. You know,
nah. You
good, all right?
You know,
everything good?
Gee, you know you're a phone call away, brother.
Come on, man. And
nah, look, we got 2 podcasts. One of them is called Both Sides of the Game podcast. We actually, Both Sides of the Game podcast. You can check it out on all the links is in my bio on Instagram. Frontline Fresh #2, all one word. Frontline Fresh 2, and me and my man Charlotte on the scene. Me and my man Rashawn. Okay. Ironically, and my co-hosts, my guys, they from New York. They both from Queens.
Okay. Yeah, I watch the shows. I watch you.
You know what it is.
Come on, man. I watch and I'm observing. I'm like, why are you getting wild like this? You know, people still watching and stuff like that. I see sometimes you be getting wild. Sometimes you have your tank top, your shirt off. I see that. I see all that. You know. I see that.
We're comfortable over here, man. It's the new media, ain't it?
I watch and I'm saying, yo. I'm like, hey, Mo. Hey, you still a brand, but no desires to get into coaching, college, high school, NBA, going that route. You have former NBA player Damon Stoudemire down at your alma mater at Georgia Tech and stuff. Any desire to get back into coaching or get into coaching or working in the front office? Because I know you did some briefly with the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ever any thought of being able to revisit something like that, perhaps in the NBA?
Yeah, I worked with the Thunder and I worked with the Hornets for a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't turn it down depending on the situation, based off my previous experiences. But right now, if it comes, it comes. It got to be really it has to be genuine situationally. Like the situation has to be real genuine. But with training, AM training 456, my training company, my AAU team, Anthony Morrow Elite. I like the development with where it is right now. And if, somebody want to come to me and say, look, man, we need a shooting coach or we want you to come and do player development, I would definitely take a look at that for sure, especially college, NBA, high school, But I like where it's at right now. It's real. We with the AAU team. Shout out to my brother D'Amico Crawford. He puts the rosters together. Head coach Ashford Gray, Devon Clyburn, Coach Ben Johnson. That's Grant Williams' uncle, blood uncle. Like with them, man, it's like we really developing players. We got over 50 or 60 kids scholarships in the last 3 or 4 years. So it's real work, man. You know what I'm saying? I like being hands-on and having it like that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh, that's one of my twins coming. I'm doing the show, man.
That's okay, man.
You want to say hello?
No, it's okay, man. It's okay. This is his son?
No, this is Amir. Yeah, this is my son. It's Amir.
Man, how you doing?
Hey, hello.
Hello.
All right, go upstairs, please.
How many kids you got now, Amo?
I got 3. The same amount as I had last. I got 4.
4.
I got 3 with me. My daughter's in Atlanta. 15.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm about to say, 4 kids, man. Congratulations. Listen, man, I'm gonna cut, definitely I'm gonna make sure that I say this off air, but I'm gonna say it on air. Yo, I love you, man. And I appreciate you and I admire you, man, for what you stand for, what you continue to stand for, what you stood for as an NBA player, but more importantly, what you stand for as a Black man, and your humility and what you have done within your community. I admire you. And like I said before, I truly, truly thank you for all the times you have given of your time and really, really shared your story. And I really appreciate you doing that right now. And I wish you nothing but the best. And I am also, my number ain't changed. I'm a phone call away.
I know, I got you, bro.
And
no,
you know,
you call me. You gonna
I'm
call
just
me
saying,
after this anyway. I know you're gonna call me after this anyway.
Huh?
I need that. I said, I know you're gonna call me after.
Yo, man, no, I want to make sure we do what we got to do, but hold tight, man. Another episode in the books, heavy in the paint.